Ever wonder what happens to the body of a prisoner if they die while serving time? Well, come with me as I visit the unmarked grave of America's most notorious billionaire and essay offender, Jeffrey Epstein, located at the I.J. Morris Star of David Cemetery in Palm Beach, Florida. But before I continue, I want to give a trigger warning. Content may be disturbing to some viewers. On August 10, 2019, Jeffrey Epstein was found dead inside his jail cell, and it was ruled a suicide. At the time of his death, he was awaiting trial for the charges of conspiracy and trafficking minors. According to reports, he would solicit underage girls and transport them to his private island where he would conceal his crimes. After his death at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in New York City, his body was claimed by his brother. When an inmate dies in prison, their body can be released to the family for funeral arrangements. Depending on the notoriety of the case, it can be difficult for the family of a prisoner to find a funeral home that's willing to take custody of the remains. In Jeffrey Epstein's case, his body was transported to the I.J. Morris Star of David Cemetery in Palm Beach, Florida. If a prisoner's body is not claimed by anyone, they are either buried in a cemetery on the property or cremated by the county. The decision will vary depending on the prison and what steps the warden decides to take. Every case is different. Here in this mausoleum, Jeffrey Epstein's parents were laid to rest years ago, and in 2019, Epstein's remains were placed in the crypt next to them. To prevent any vandalism or bad press, his name was not engraved on this mausoleum, and the names of his parents were removed when funeral arrangements were being made for Epstein. The crypt where Jeffrey Epstein's parents were laid to rest is known as a tandem crypt or a true companion crypt, meaning it can hold two caskets from end to end, and Jeffrey Epstein's crypt is the one next to his parents. Over the years, Jeffrey Epstein's gravesite location has been kept under wraps. However, after visiting this large mausoleum, it made me wonder, how would any of these families feel if they knew that Jeffrey Epstein was buried next to them?